So I've been a dealer in Las Vegas for over 15 years now. And I've seen some things that only can be described as unbelievable because if you didn't see them, you wouldn't believe them. But I promise you, I'm going to tell you this story. And you probably won't believe me neither, but it's true. It's really happened. I'm going to tell you what this guy did that happens way too often in the casinos. And for the life of me, I just don't understand the mindset of people when it comes to money. But I'm going to tell you the story. You tell me what you think. So the other day, we had a guy come in, sit down at a blackjack table, and tell us that this was his last $2,000, I guess. And he was going to play blackjack, and whatever happens, it happens. So he buys in for $2,000, sits and plays blackjack. Now, by no means at all is this guy an experienced blackjack player. In fact, he's doing all the things that the rules say you shouldn't do while playing blackjack. He's staying on 16. He's taking 2 10s and splitting them into two separate hands. He's doubling hard 12s, like all the stuff that you see people do. Like, it's just against the rules, but this guy is winning. Every time he does something he's not supposed to do, he wins. So for the next 4.5 hours or so, do you know this guy took $2,000 and turned it into $80,000 playing blackjack, a game of chance that he has less odds of winning. And somehow this guy took $2,000 and turned it into $80,000. So after 4.5 hours, he says, I've had enough blackjack. I'm done playing, right? He tips the dealers maybe 900 or so bucks. He gives the cocktail waitress some money for her effort, and he proceeds to leave the table. Now, in our mind, he has at least $82,000 in his pocket, approximately, right? So we're thinking this guy, it's going to be a great story. He can tell when he gets home. He can go up here and make all kind of Instagram posts with all types of tips saying, I got $80,000 that I just won in Las Vegas, blah, blah, blah. He's about to have a great night, right? So while we're talking and discussing what just happened, what we just saw, no less than 5 minutes later, this guy's sitting down on the roulette wheel playing roulette now. And we're thinking, why? You just got 4 hours of fun. In that 4 hours, you happen to take $2,000 and turn it into $80,000. And you still want to sit here and play and have more fun? Again, I don't understand the mindset of people, but okay, let's just say he just wanted to play a little roulette, right? Which, in a sense, he did. He went over to roulette. He bought in for I don't know how much, but after about an hour and a half or so of playing roulette, he gives the casino back about, let's just say $5,000. Let's round it up. Okay. So now he has about, let's just say, approximately 75,000 still left in his pocket. That if he leaves this casino and walks out of here right now, he'll have $75,000 profit for him to take home. You know what this dude does? He gets up from the roulette table. He looks around. All of a sudden, he sees a blackjack table that in his mind is going to be lucky. Now, keep in mind, nobody is sitting at this table. It's not like it's a bunch of people playing, cheering, having fun, making it seem like the table is exciting and he should go play. The table's empty. But for some reason, he feels he has to go sit down and play because it's going to be lucky. So he sits down And within about 2.5 hours, proceeds to give the casino back 66,000 of the now 75,000 he had in his pocket. All because he wanted to have a little more fun on a table he thought was going to be lucky. So that's sad in itself, right? You just gave back $66,000 to the house that if you would have just left literally 2 hours ago, you would have had $80,000 in your possession. But apparently he was satisfied with the now, I guess, maybe I think he had, let's just say $10,000. Let's say he left, which he did. He finally was tired, went to bed, got some sleep. He was done, at least we thought. Apparently, later on that day, this guy, not only does he comes back, gives the 10,000 back to the house, proceeds to give the house another 5,000 more of his own money. Now, think about this. Literally, this story could have been, I went to Vegas, bought in for 2,000. I left with 80 grand, of which now I can go do who knows with in my reality. Now, instead, in my reality, I'm down $5,000. Again, it doesn't make any sense. How can you allow yourself not to walk away with something? I don't care if you didn't take the whole 80 grand. At least say, I'm going to take 50,000 or 60,000 of this money, put it away, and make sure no matter what I do, I leave Las Vegas with this 60 or 50 or $60,000. I'll take 20 or 30,000. I'll continue to entertain myself. I'll continue to have some fun on these games. And if I happen to get lucky, great. If I don't, so be it. I had fun. I'm still walking away with $50 or $60,000. But no, he didn't even have enough sense to do that. He had to continue playing. He had to continue doing what was fun to him instead of thinking about how he could have really made a change in his reality. Now, I don't know the guy. I don't know his finances. I don't know his personal. I don't know what he does for a living. But what I do know is anyone can do a lot with $80,000. Anyone. I don't care how much money you got. You can invest that into making more money. You can give it to charity. You can pay off debt. You can do so many other things in your reality that you just won in a fantasy land, in a land where you're not supposed to win. It's only there to entertain you, yet you found entertainment and money. Yet you could not walk away with the money because you wanted to continue having the fun. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. It happens way too often, not just in this example. I've seen other examples, not as big of money, but I've seen people take $100 and win 1,000 only to give the 1,000 back. I've seen people take $50 to win $500 only to give the $500 back. I've seen someone actually win $100, take $100 and actually grow it up to $25,000 only to give it all back because they were having too much fun. Please, if you ever come to Vegas and you win $80,000, don't give it back to the casino just because you're having fun. Trust me, that is not the casino's money. You do not have to give it back. I don't care what nobody tells you. I was playing with the house's money. It wasn't really my money. Let me tell you something. Once the money gets into your pocket, it is your money. The casino is hoping that you don't leave so that they have every opportunity to get it back. Because if they know if you leave, their chances of getting them back is very slim. But if you stay, chances of them getting it back are a lot higher. And most of the time, I'm telling you, Vegas wasn't built on winners. Most people give it back. And the sad part is they are winners. This guy literally was a winner when he got up off that blackjack table if he would have just left the casino. But instead, he's telling people how much Vegas took his money because he could not leave. Listen, please, if you happen to win money in Las Vegas, take the win. It doesn't come often. And trust me, you're not going to keep going on these lucky streaks. It won't happen. Eventually, your streak will run out. And when it does, you're going to feel bad because you would have had a nice amount of money, no matter what it is. You would have had some money. That guy, do you understand $2,000 into $80,000 is a 44,000% profit on his money? 4,000% on his money. Any investor would take that. He did it in 4 hours and gave it all back within 3. Doesn't make any sense. But again, I don't understand it. Maybe you do. Please tell me what you would have done if you would have won $80,000 in that moment. And again, I know what I would have done, and I know what a lot of people should do. Unfortunately, they do not. So please don't be that person. You come to Vegas, don't let the fantasy land make you forget about your reality. In fact, don't listen to that whole saying you have to separate fantasy from reality. Listen, in Vegas, it's a good idea to combine the both. If your fantasy allows you to earn money that can help you in your reality, then by all means, you should do it. By all means. Because it's in some of those instances, that's life-changing money. Do you know people have won millions of dollars in Las Vegas to only give it back? This makes no sense. So please, don't be that person. Don't be this guy. If you win money, keep it. Play a little if you can. If you just enjoy the games, which I understand, the games are addictive. And it could be hard to walk away from, especially when you're winning. But you have to have a different mindset and understand what you've really accomplished. And don't let the fantasy interrupt what reality can do for you in this situation, especially in this guy's situation. So please comment, like, subscribe, tell me what you think. Please ask questions in the comment section, and I promise you I'll make videos that answer all your casino questions. Don't fall victim to what Vegas does to you. It can be a trap, but if you understand what's happening, you can walk away winners in Las Vegas, I promise you. So I hope this helps you. I'll see you on the next video. God bless.